Hello everyone, this is Mel, otherwise known as Coach Mel, and I'm doing another painting. This time I'm going to do it on live. I call it art therapy. This is a part of my coaching therapy or cognitive therapy sessions, and it's a part of healing. It's a part of releasing. It's a part of, cleaning your psyche out. You can consider it meditation. It's peaceful. And you get the chance to create. This is something that I love. I've always loved art. So I'm creating a piece right now. I saw an artist on Yahoo, YouTube do it. And it was a tiger piece. It was a tiger theme, acrylic pour. And I just couldn't, I couldn't resist. So this is me attempting to do that this time with my own painting. And I'm just going to go with the flow here. So basically what I want to just show you guys is just what I do. And just kind of explain what art therapy, this is about creating your own piece, letting the color speak to you, just finding your own creativity. And what I like about acrylic pouring is you get to be you. There are so many different ways to do this. Seriously, I didn't realize it myself until, I had to do it. And then I'm like, I've seen so many different artists and what they were doing. I'm like, this is really not that bad. It's not that hard. Some of the techniques, well, one of them, especially for me, the one you use, the blowing technique with the blow dryer, a little bit, and the only other thing that you have to kind of really work on is your consistency of your paints. So I am just doing my next one. I think my consistency is good. It looks a little light. I'm not sure based on just me doing the border right now. So when I get ready to finish this, I'll be ready. So basically all I did right now, you can see, is just do the borders. I just did the borders a little bit. So when the paint falls over the edges, sometimes it seems like you don't have enough paint. See, I'm trying to catch those edges, but it's not always easy. And it's okay, because guess what? It's artwork. And no matter what you do, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And this is for me a release. I love tigers. Tigers are one of my spirit animals. And if you look up tigers as a spirit animal, if you Google it, I can't say that word. It sounds funny when I say it. You will kind of get the meaning and understanding of it. So I've done my borders. And again, mine is art therapy. It's not about being the most perfect, but it's about just expressing how you feel on canvas. So I'm going to do a pour. There's a cup that I need, and I can't find it. And I know I have one because I have several. Oh, there they are. I know I have another one somewhere that's open, but in the meantime, it's okay. And this is a small canvas, so I don't have to use such a big cup. So I'm going to do a pour. But I've already poured the medium part here. And now I'm just going to create like a pour in the cup. So I'm going to alternate between two different colors, which is black or gold and black. I was going to use a deeper gold, but I just mixed the gold metallic that I have in with some of my other gold, like a mustard gold, and trying to see exactly how far I want it to go, which I think it's going to be okay. But then again, like I said, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And this is my release to my spirit animal, the tiger. Me reaching out into connection with that part of me. And I'm getting ready to do this. Let me do the pour right now. The pour is going to be alternate colors. Again, like I said, between black and yellow. And also, just so you all know, maybe I should have used the other color first. It's okay though. I will be having these kind of therapy sessions starting next week on Friday. And I did that pour initially wrong. But it's okay. I was supposed to do it from the side so it will layer. There you go. Okay. And then alternate again with black. I mean, I could have just poured it all in, but it's easier when it's layered because for some reason it lays a lot more. It lays a lot better when it hits the canvas. So as you can see, I'm alternating, and I'm going to show you in just a minute what it looks like. See? It looks like it's just puddles of paint, but it's actually doing what it's supposed to do. So I'm excited to see exactly how this is going to play out. And I love playing in art. Art was one of my favorite things to do or go to in school. I could not wait to get to art class. My second favorite was music class because I love to sing. That was a passion of mine. Okay, I'm going to pour the last of the gold in here. And then we're going to play in the paint. So I'm just trying to make sure I get it all out because there's a lot. It's not a lot, but you know, you don't want to miss anything. You want to make sure you get pretty much every bit of it out. The consistency is really cool. You can see the swirls of it. There it is right there. You can see it. So it's doing what it's supposed to do. So now most people would take this normally on a different type of palette. This black that I poured out, they will move it around. But what I'm going to do, since I already have my borders already colored, I'm just going to take this and pour it into the black and all around and just let it do its thing. And this is how art is created. This is the fun part. So sometimes they take it and they pour it out and they shake it a little bit while they're pouring it. Sometimes they just pour it around. It doesn't matter. So I'm just going to pour it around anyway. And then I'm going to lean it and see what happens. So let's go. I love the tiger colors. I think it's beautiful. I don't know how this is going to play out. But as you can see, this is what it looks like so far. And eventually I'm going to have a camera that, eventually I'm going to have a camera that allows me to do this. So I'm just going to start swiveling and let's see what happens. So I want to bring a lot of that gold that I saw over to the bottom and let it fall over. Oh, this is pretty. And since this is a small canvas, there's not too much I'm going to need to do with it. And bring it back to center and sit it down. That is actually really cool. One thing I forgot to do that I realize I need to do, but I like the way this is laying. It looks like tiger hairs and I actually like this, so I forgot to get my bubbles out. That's the one thing you gotta do. And sometimes when you get the bubbles out, it creates another situation of design going on in there. It's pretty cool. So in a minute, I'm going to show you what it looks like on this side. You kind of want to make sure you get the bubbles. That's important. This one speaks to me. This one truly, truly speaks to me. If that makes any sense. Ooh, I'm getting paint on me. I want to make sure I don't drip anything on the painting itself. So I'm going to show you what the painting looks like now. And if you can see it really good. I can't see it from my side, but hopefully you can. See all the detail, and look at those right there. They look like tiger hairs, and so I think it's pretty cool. So I can't wait to see how this actually plays out when it's dry, and I'm not going to touch it. But I am going to create another one. Oh, it's creating so many different cells. I mean, these little cells that are coming through here, right here. Some of the art you just don't want to touch. Sometimes you do want to do something, but then sometimes you don't. The only thing that's weird about this right now is this squiggly line right here. Because this looks like an eye. So this part right here is kind of weird, but I still like it. It truly stands out. So this is what art therapy is about. It's not about being perfect, because whether you realize it or not, through the imperfection is also perfection. It's abstract art. It doesn't have to make sense. You get to just kind of like play with it, have fun with it. And if you're listening to music, it's even better, because the music kind of, you know, you pick your colors and you pick the ideas you want to go. So stay tuned for more art therapy pictures. And I'm going to take a picture after this, after it's dry. So you can see how it looks. And I'm not touching this. I'm going to create another one though to go with it, because I'm going to go for a theme. I had a Phoenix theme going on and I kind of like stopped. I may get back to that, because that's the first thing that I wanted to run with. And then I started playing with another color. But now I'm on this tiger theme and I don't know which one to go to first. But I think I'm going to stick to the tiger theme and then go back to my Phoenix theme now that I'm starting to get the gist of how everything goes. But I like this one. In the meantime, art is healing. Always remember that. Take care and be blessed.